Hello class, I had recorded this video for you, um, but it's raining a lot out there and my video got interrupted. I actually had to download a new software and I'm gonna quickly go over problem number 2 for chapter 2. Chapter 2, as I said, is about describing statistics. This is exactly what it means, is putting your data graphs uh, in a graph format to give meaning to the values and to notice variance and several other information that you can collect. Don't forget when you finish reading the chapter, always refer to the key terms. That's kind of a summary of what you read. It's always good to look at it. Okay, and then there's your chapter review, your formulas, which I'm gonna have to address very soon. Why do you see sometimes a capital N, which I can do it right now, or a small n? The difference is that when you're talking about a capital N, you're talking about the whole population. If you're talking about a small n, you're talking about a sample of your population. Okay, so for example, quickly, and if I have 25 students in class like right now, but I ask you that I wanted you to pick only 10 students out of the 25 to do a project, then your whole population is 25, but the sample of your population is only 10, okay, which is going to represent your whole population. You will be noticing different symbols. I advise you to take a look at them. Other symbols that you're probably gonna notice a difference would be the mean. If you see this symbol right here, that would be that's the mean of the population, or would be the mean of this population right here. And I couldn't find the X bar, which is an X with a bar on top, and I don't want to spend too much time on it. So sometimes you're actually going to see call X bar on your book right here, an X with a bar on the top. That's um, the mean of the sample of the population. So you will notice throughout the course the difference, and you have to be very careful what the question is asking you. Is it asking you for the whole population, or is it asking you just for the sample? And if it doesn't provide you, then you're gonna treat as a whole population, as the value is representing the whole population, okay? And it's gonna matter in terms of when you're choosing your formulas. Okay, let's get rid of that. Problem 2 of your book is talking about a stem and leaf graph. A stem and leaf graph is the name derives because you were putting the first digits of your values on a stem, on a vertical stem, and then they're calling the leaves because you're putting the second digit, or should I say the last digit, on the leaves right next to it. Okay, so why is it useful? It provides the same information as a histogram would provide, but in this case, you don't have to, uh, if you don't have as many values, you can simply do this. See, we can do a histogram. We do have here, but I don't want to confuse you right now. Okay, so it's just faster. It's a faster way to analyze the information that is being given to you. For example, right here, they're giving you the miles per gallon rating for 30 cars, and it's in ascending order. Okay, it's very important. If your values are not in ascending order, you need to put them in ascending order, or it's not gonna work. It's gonna be very confusing. So right here, I put all the values I just took from your book from problem number 1, not problem number 2. Another thing, there is a formula right here that Excel that we could use. The C is actually not accurate, uh, but you have, as since you have 30 values here, it says 31, but because you have a title, um, you would have to copy this formula and modify it 30 times. It's too much work. It's not worth it to use this. And if you have, several values, more than actually this amount of values, you could do just a histogram. Okay, so let's go back here. We're gonna get rid of this formula and we're gonna start. First, you have to look at the first digit. Your first digit, so you have tens, you have 20s, you have 30s, and you have 40s, correct? So we're gonna put 1. We're doing the stem. There you go. That's your stem. Now we're gonna do the leaves following each stem, which is the second digit, or should I say the last digit of the value. Uh, if you see 3 digits, you round up if it's 5 or above, and you round down if it's below 5. Okay, so here we go, but I'm probably not going to be asking you that about 3 digits. And we also have a double side stem and leaf, and I'm definitely not going to ask you that. Um, Here we go. For 19, you would have 1, and your leaf would be a 9. Then the second one, you have 1, and then your second digit or last would be a 9, and so forth and so on. And here you have a 9, correct? Okay, so then now let's do for the second stem and then its leaves. So we have a 0, a 1, a 1, 5, 5, 5. So I'm just going to be putting these values right here next to my 2. So 0, 1, 1, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 8, 9. Okay. And then now we're gonna do the same thing for 3. So we're gonna have 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 4. So we're gonna go 1, 1, 2, 2. Why did I think I'm missing a value? So 1, 1, 2, 2. See how something is wrong right here? Let me go back. Okay. So for the 30, we have, it's good this things happen because then I can always go back and check it. So 31, 31, 32, 32, and 33. Oh, that's good. I catch 31, 31, 32, 32. So 31, 31, 32, 32, 33. Oh, good. I knew something was wrong because I did a video before and I don't remember having 2, 2, 2. So here we go. So we had a 2, a 2, a 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, and 8, 8, 8, 8. Okay, so far, I mean, right here, you would see your peak would be the second stem, but now your peak is the third one. Okay, let's go for the 4, 1, 3, and 3. Where did I get that? 1, 3, and 3. Okay, here we go. So if I ask you from this stem leaf and leaf values, which one is my peak on my graph? If you would put this, uh, if you would put this in an upper position, you will notice that your peak is the third one. If I ask you what is the second peak, you tell me is the second one. And then the third and the fourth, which is the 1 and the 4, would come last. And that's all about stem and leaf. You're going to have to do the same thing for problem number 2, which I did put the values here. And, oh, okay, because of this, up. Here we go. So we have 25 values. There's no titles here, so it's correct, 25. And you're gonna do the same thing, but now you're gonna start with digit number 2, and then you're gonna have, we can put it here, 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5. And now you're gonna be adding 5, and then 7, and then here 3, and you're gonna be the same thing, and you're gonna be looking at your stem and leaf to determine your graph. I hope this is helpful. Thank you.